Comment earlier that he and Mr. Hart, watch each other's backs. I thought it might be interesting to bring Mr. Hart in at this time.
Please allow me to introduce the king of wrestling, the man more knowledge than Webster, the man that is truly the #1 manager, the #1 means of wrestling today, Mr. Gary Hart, the king. I just want you to know it's a pleasure again, Mr. Hart.
You have impeccable taste and perfect judgment.
Thank you very much.
You understand quality when you see it. You realize the fact that you cannot acquire class like you do a suntan or wealth. You have to be born with it, such as you.
Absolutely. You see, that's we think alike a lot, Not much different than these people here that are listening to us. We do have that class, and I just want you to know I have a film here, a little tiny film of Kabuki with Dusty Rhodes, because I want you to know that I'm not a fibber, I'm not a liar, and what I said I did, Mr. Hart, I did. Could we just roll that one little piece with Dusty Rhodes and the great, magnificent Kabuki, please?
You love that when he blows him green, don't you?
I love it when he blows that green.
Okay.
I love it. Please show us. Now here we are. There's Phyllis himself.
There you saw it.
What happened?
And what that is, I don't know, but again, a strange gaseous-like mixture emanating from the mouth of the great Kabuki that gets stuck in the
Did you catch when he caught the guy coming through?
All right, here we have a situation where Dusty Rhodes has no idea what's happened to him here, except that he has been hit with this mysterious green fog, and this actually, of course, transpired before you really came upon the scene.
Mr. Soley, you're absolutely right in what you say. Dusty Rhodes had no idea and has no idea. Now, the best part of the whole thing, Mr. Hart, and I attribute this to you, my friend, I did everything that you told me to do, and I have a special clip. I have all my matches filmed. Anything that I'm associated with, I have filmed. Leave it in my library, and I have this for you. It's a great film of myself managing the great Kabuki, and it is thanks to you.
You mean I'm going to see
just
this?
a second, don't play it yet. Yes, you're going to see it, but what I want you to realize is that everything the American Dream said, everything that Barb Armstrong said, everything that everybody said was a bunch of baloney. And the only people that were telling the truth was yourself and me, and I will prove it. Show that film. Now watch this. Watch this. I was watching closely for you, Mr. Hart. Dusty Rhodes, right here is just about finished.
I think.
Now look at somebody threw something in the ring. It was not me.
Certainly did.
They had no business. Rhodes had no business in there. He's punishing the man that we love, the man that we respect. Look at what he's doing with that.
Who threw that? Was that one somebody sitting in ringside?
That was somebody sitting in ringside that threw that in there.
That's what it looked like to me.
Now look at him. That is totally against the rules. There was nobody doing nothing about it, and here I am sitting like a gentleman at ringside, Mr. Hart, and watching this happen.
It's obvious that you're sitting there. You're not doing anything. When no one else would do anything, you had to come and call it to their attention.
So I took it upon myself to save a life. Mr. Kabuki was in trouble because of metal objects. Look at Dusty Rhodes now. He's asking to fight.
He threatened you. I saw the motion. Look at him threaten you. Look at his fist taped up.
Yeah.
He's trying to do you some harm.
Yeah, absolutely, he's trying to do me some harm. I went over to check on Kabuki, is all I was doing, and I slid right out of the ring.
It's very obvious to me that the only thing that actually took place there was someone threw something to Dusty.
I'm looking for
the referee. Yeah, look, you're trying to get the referee. You're a kind man.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hart. I looked for the referee to explain what happened.
Look at this.
Now here comes Bob Armstrong for no reason. Look at that. He's threatening me, Bob Armstrong, and he was going to hit me. All I was doing was trying to defend myself.
Protect yourself.
All I wanted to do was leave. We had already won. We had done what we said we were going to do, and that's all I wanted to do was leave.
It's amazing. I mean, you are so perceptive in talking about what is taking place here. I think if you hadn't have enlightened the people, Gordon Soley would have led them to believe that you were involved in a different type man. But it was obvious someone from the ringside threw something into the ring.
Exactly right. And so I just took it upon myself, for you people, for the commission, Mr. Hart, I just took it upon myself to try to help, because Dusty Rhodes had metal objects in there. He was doing damage and sincerely trying to hurt someone. And all I wanted to do was restore order and go home the winners that we are.
Which you did. And let me tell you something. To show you the confidence I have in you, Roddy, I don't care what anyone else thinks or says. I'm a good judge.
Yes, you are.
And I think that you do a remarkable job. And I'm going to show you the confidence I have you today on national television, Channel 17, right this moment. I want you to accompany Kabuki to the ring once again. I want to do that. Let me get him.
National TV, me and Kabuki and the Great Hart. I'm going to show you what a good job I can really do, Mr. Hart.
I'll get Kabuki.
Oh, wow. I don't know. My vision must be considerably different than theirs, but nonetheless, we have certainly gave them their opportunity to have their say.